Hi guys, welcome to another episode of TokeMoments. My name is Toke. Do you guys like my lipstick? First, I have to apologize about the lateness of the vlog. I'm so sorry that it's coming today. I've just been really busy this week. You guys mean so much to me, and when I say I'm busy, it doesn't mean that the vlog is not something that I see as work. I'm just basically rambling right now. Let me just get straight to the point. This is me apologizing. I promise you guys it will not happen again. I've been good for a while, 2 weeks straight. Without you guys looking for the vlog, it's been there, just waiting for you. Now this week, I just want to learn how to tell people when they smell bad. I really think that, you guys should comment and we should learn just how to have that conversation. Like, how do you say it? Do you just be like, hey, can you smell something? Have you ever had those kind of questions where people say things like, pick one. If you were supposed to have one, would you pick mouth odor or body odor? And I'm here to tell you that stop asking questions like body odor or mouth odor. What planet are you from? Which one is a blessing? Please tell me. Which one is easy to bear? Because as far as I'm concerned, they are in the same category. You are stinking up the place. You are making people feel uncomfortable. And you should not be comfortable making people feel uncomfortable. It is a total cause. Because that's what I will be talking about today. Have you ever witnessed the kind of mouth odor that makes you sick? That kind that your tummy just starts to turn? That kind that the whole place seems very hot, even when the AC is on and you're looking for an escape route, like, oh no. The kind that when the person finishes talking to you, you start to feel as if your whole mouth is smelling. Has that ever happened to you before? I pray it does not. Or have you ever been to the bank before at 10 a.m. in the morning? This happened to me. Now I went to the bank about 10:30 in the morning, very early in the morning. And for the life of me, why would someone smell so bad very early in the morning? One would think that if it's about 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m. in the day, then, maybe they've had a long day and, no one is above smelling, really. That's why some people would rather have body spray in their bag and, maybe like some deodorant or have some perfume, which is, what is advisable. You should always walk around with a bottle of perfume, boy or girl. You will think that if it's the end of the day, it's okay. Yeah, it's permissible. Not like it's okay. You can understand. Now at 10:30 in the morning, where have you been? Where did you sleep? Why do you smell like the gutter? I don't understand. And this particular day, this person was standing right in front of the teller. I think that's what's called, right? And the air conditioning in the bank was on the floor. One of those air conditioning that is placed on the lower part of the floor. And his hand was on the till. The vent of the air conditioner was positioned right where his armpit was. Let's just say that I almost died because I was standing right beside this person, and I thought to myself, how do you have this conversation? Like, people will say to you, I'll tell the person, I'll just tap the person and be like, why do you smell like this? It's easier said than done. When you are standing right beside someone that smells so bad, first that means when you turn to that side, you think, damn. And then how do you now begin to tap the person to say, sorry bros or sis, please can you put your hand down? I just couldn't do it. It's not funny. Honestly, it's not funny. People that smell, do you think they know that they smell? How do you go to a bank? How do you wake up in the morning smelling bad? And then someone said to me that maybe they did not have their bath. Like, it's an offense. You should be arrested to leave your house that early in the morning to go to a public place like a bank and you do not have a bath and you smell bad. You should actually be held back by the security guards. I think that people do not pay attention to hygiene as much as they should. People brush off and think, well, this is me. No. If you're trying to chat somebody up, you should not have bad breath. I mean, that's like a zero already. Before you even say hi, I should walk away from you. This is a case of have mercy. My life depends on it. I don't want to die young. And I think that by the time you start, taking in that kind of odor, I'm sorry, you start getting, no. Sometimes I believe strongly that when you speak to somebody that their mouth smells bad, if you're not careful, the smell is very contagious. It can just ditch on you, and wherever you go to, your mouth will be smelling bad as well. When you're going for like a job interview, why do you not have some mints in your bag? I mean, nobody's above smelling mouths. If you close your mouth for a while, it happens. It's called stale breath. Yeah, you should always have mints in your bag just to save the day when you know that you need this job. I was talking to somebody who came for a job interview. A meeting that was supposed to be for 30 minutes ended up being for only 5 minutes because I couldn't take it. As the person opened up their mouth, I felt sick. I couldn't even eat my meal. I was like, oh no. And I guess what? They'll not be moving close to you. And just check this way. You're like, no, please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. You know that after that interview, I called a friend of mine. I couldn't even speak. I was depressed. She's like, what's wrong with you? I was like, no. Someone just came for an interview and the person stunk up the whole place. Like, what have you been chewing or eating? You know how you now offer the person something to eat? Like, I was like, hey, you know, would you like something to drink? And the person refused to take it. So I had to sit there and literally round up a meeting that was supposed to be 30 minutes. All I had to do was say, yeah, just mail it to me. Just call me. Because I started sweating. This is not to judge anybody. This is just asking for help. Because we can't go around policing people and asking them to brush their teeth or basically use body spray. Some people don't even know what it's used for. They just look at it and think it's fancy. Yeah, well, maybe I'm just exaggerating that. But you never know. Some people might actually not know what it's used for. You know, how do you go about telling somebody that smells to please have mercy on you? Body odor and mouth odor, none of the above, please. That kind of guy that now put his hand on the till and was now thinking of the whole place. Me and I, did we not come and withdraw money together? Why do I have to be uncomfortable just because you are feeling comfortable resting your hand on the till and the vent of the AC is just right under your arm and everybody there is smelling of... This was not even sweat. This was like latrine. That's exactly the smell that I smelled that day. Please, if you want a job and you really want to be hired, eat space. Don't think you're brilliant and brilliance alone will get you that job. Please, who lied to you? Take care of yourself. Make sure you don't smell, because if you come to a place that you smell, that's grounds for you not to get the job. Even if you are a first class student, please, as you cross the age of 13, I am of the belief that after 13, you should not smell bad. You have no excuse to smell bad. I mean, when you're about 12, 11, maybe you haven't been given the hygiene talk, or maybe you still see body sprays and perfumes as things that are not, you know, necessary. But after 13 and your breasts have started growing and your pubic hair has started coming out for the guys, you have no excuse to smell. If you smell, it is totally on you. You have a choice. Okay, bath 3 times a day if you have to bath. Yeah, yes, and I said bath on purpose. 3 times a day. If you have to bath for 4 times, do not believe you are wasting water. Please, for crying out loud, bath like that. If your body knows that, you know, it sweats a lot, maybe you smell and your breath is so spooky, invest in chewing gum. Chewing gum, that's what we know it as. Invest in chewing gum. It might save your life. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome-tastic. Please follow me on Twitter. I am at TokeStar with a double R. You can also download WeChat. It's very important because I chat on WeChat a lot. So, I have friends that are chatting with me every minute, every day. All you have to do is go to www.wechat.com and download it and add TokeMoments official. I am on WeChat and you can ask me any question. I will be there to answer your question. Gorgeous, because you're just gorgeous. I will answer all your questions. What if that's how I talked? Would you guys be watching my vlog? Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until I chat with you guys again, which will be on Wednesday, God willing. Check your breath. Do the test all the time. Put your hand, smell it. If it smells bad, don't talk to anybody. Raise your armpits. If it smells bad, please, I use God to beg you, close it. Don't do that. Thank you very much. Goodbye. I love this lipstick. Shout out to Theo for making me look so pretty, and Total Wrap for dressing me. I'm going to get up now so you guys can see my skirts. This is what I call behind the scene. It's very gorgeous, right? Goodbye.